Bass Boat Electronics. This is Jason Castle. Out in the water on a Thursday night, fishing a local Wildcat tournament. This ended up being a 3-fish tournament. Great event, so make sure you get out and support your local tournaments. Luckily in the area that I live in, there's actually a tournament probably every night of the week. Actually, I know there is, both at night, during the day. I mean, pretty lucky to have the bodies of water in East Tennessee. So I was out on the water with the Garmin LiveScope. I'm constantly looking down, looking at this system, and it just gives you a complete different scope of the water. Right here I hook up on my first keeper, and ended up getting things started with it. It was 14.5 inches, so it just barely kept, but it was a good fish, and got it in the boat, hooked perfectly. And this fish, I mean, there's nothing really special about what I was doing here and how I caught this fish. I mean, it's just a basic Nico rig and going around docks and flipping the pylons, and pretty much what you normally would see out on the water. And with us fishermen, we visually connect to targets above the water. So our brain relates to what we can see. So here I'm flipping around actual post and structure that I can see that my brain relates to above the water, but the fish are in more or less a completely different environment. They live below the water, and the structure and the water conditions that they live in, they see, and where bait is how you really become successful is seeing what they see. So that LiveScope really gives you the point of view that you need to see out in the water. So on this cast I was flipping the edge of the docks, but with that LiveScope, I'm able to look around and see the view that the fish see. So just pitching this Cinco around produced pretty good results that night. And after this cast, I kind of look down and stare at my electronics, and electronics are pretty key out here to see that environment where those fish are. So I ended up having pretty good success on this next cast as I look down and I end up seeing a brush pile more or less dead ahead and 10-15 feet out. So I pitched that rig in, watch it fall down, and luckily from being out in the water, able to get that bite. And this ended up being a really good fish, and actually I think a $225 fish for that night. Ended up getting lunker, and fishing by yourself's pretty interesting, but so flip my pliers out of my net and the hook comes out of the fish, and the fish swims down, and luckily I fished with the largest net known to man, which is sometimes great and sometimes horrible. But I was pretty excited here, and so just gotta get the spot locked down and get this fish out and get him back in the live well. But yeah, the hook fell out pretty crazy. Had someone watching out for me on that fish to be able to land it. But I thank the Lord right here, and that got that fish, and it's a great night in the water. So we really appreciate all the support that you guys give us, and couldn't do it without all our customers and our friends and family. So we look forward to having more videos and more things to come in the future. So make sure you check us out, bassboatelectronics.com, and reach out, send me a message, and we greatly appreciate everything you guys do. So check us out, bassboatelectronics.com.